let's dive into the list of all the winners. We're going to start off with Best Picture, and as we told you, Oppenheimer won for Best Picture. Of course, that goes to the producers, so that's Emma Thomas, Charles Roven, and Christopher Nolan himself.
So exciting, so exciting. Well, you mentioned him, best director himself, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer.
That's right. And, of course, actor in a leading role, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer.
That's right. Actress in a leading role. I think the biggest surprise of the evening
Yep.
was Emma Stone for Poor Things.
Yeah, I right there with you, right there with you. Actor in a supporting role, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, and a great speech. I mean, this guy is the epitome of a success story for turning around your life and getting it done. Don't ever give up, y'all. He's the prime example of somebody that never gave up, did get his shit straight, and now he's got an Oscar.
Exactly. Second chances are true. Second chances
Exactly.
are true. Now, of course, actress in a supporting role, Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. She gave an amazing speech, and I loved how she said, thank you for seeing me. I thought that was beautiful. So
Yes.
I was happy to see that.
Yeah, another one just saying, "Hey, be yourself." What the other thing she said in there was that she thought for so long she needed to be someone else to be somebody, and then realized I just need to be me. That's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. I'm right there with you. Adapted screenplay, American Fiction by Cord Jefferson, which was amazing. I loved that screenplay, and he was just showing everything. Sterling K. Brown, I think, was holding his Oscar more than he was. He kept looking, and he just gave it to him. He's like, "Here you go, my man. Just hold it. Just take it." That was a beautiful little thing between them two. But congrats to them. American Fiction, adapted screenplay.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Well, original screenplay went to Anatomy of a Fall with Justine Tourette and Arthur Harari.
There you go. Cinematography, no surprise here. I mean, they blew up a fucking bomb. Oppenheimer for Hoyt Van Hoytema. Hoyt
Yes,
Van
and original
Hoytema.
song. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
For original song, like we mentioned before, it was What Was I Made For from Barbie and music and lyrics by Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell.
Yes, there you go. Costume design, no surprise really with this one either. Poor Things by Holly Waddington. If you guys haven't
That's
seen
right.
that one, check it
Trippy.
out. Yes, sir.
Best sound went to The Zone of Interest, Taran Willers and Joni Byrne.
Yes, original score, Oppenheimer by the guy that's just absolutely slaying it right now. He is everywhere, Ludwig Göransson. He was the winner, and he said it was a very special moment because his wife is a world-class violinist, and she was in the score. They built it around her, and so that's really cool. But yeah, that guy's killing it, man.
For sure, for sure. Well, live action short film goes to the only Oscar that Netflix won for the evening, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar by Wes Anderson and Steve Rails.
Yes, animated short film, War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko Ono. David Mullins and Brad Booker were behind that one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, documentary feature film went to 20 Days in Nepal. And this one, I mean, I don't even want to disrespect their names. So everybody who is attached to that, I mean, they did amazing. They had an amazing acceptance speech. So be sure to go back and watch that. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It really was. It really was. And documentary short film, speaking of violins, The Last Repair Shop by Ben Proudfoot and Chris Bowers. Beautiful film about music and the importance of music in this just old school repair shop that's keeping instruments in play and just, yeah, wonderful film. Wonderful film.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, international feature film went to The Zone of Interest, and that was out of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, and no surprise there, right? Like that was up for Best Picture, and you knew if it wasn't going to win Best Picture, they were going to give it here. So
Right.
no surprise there. Animated feature film, I think a lot of people were surprised. I think a lot of people were betting on the Spider-Man like it had won before, and it did not. As we told you up top, oldest winner Hayuku Mizuki, and I probably just butchered that. I'm sorry, and Toshiya Suzuki for The Boy and the Heron. So yes, there you go.
Yeah. I have a prediction on that. I feel like with people knowing that the Spider-Man universe or that whole animated franchise is a trilogy,
They're
they'll probably
waiting.
come back and win the third one.
Yep.
So that makes sense. That makes sense.
Sound bed.
For makeup and hairstyling, this one was a surprise because I for sure thought this was going to Maestro. I thought it was going to be the only one Maestro won, but it went to Poor Things. Nadia Stacy, Mark Kohler, and Josh Weston.
Yeah, I was right there with you with Maestro until I watched Poor Things, and then this one made sense to me. It's some creepy shit. That's all I'm saying, just some creepy shit. Same thing with this next one, why I wasn't surprised after watching it. Production design, Poor Things. James Price and Shona Heath. Set direction by Zusa Mahalik. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, there you go.
Film editing goes to Oppenheimer with Jennifer Lame, who also had an amazing speech. First time ever, I think, editing a feature film, if I'm not wrong, first time ever on this type of budget. That's for sure. So congratulations to her.
And there you go, guys and gals out there. Pay attention. Hey, Christopher Nolan gave her a shot. That it just doesn't matter where you're at in your career, how young, how old, how much experience on it. You just need that shot, and bam, Oscar winner.
That's right.
Film editing. Oh, you just did that. Visual effects. Godzilla -1. Takashi Yamazaki, Kyoko Shibuya, Masaki Takahashi, and Tatsuji Nojima. That was pretty good.
You did pretty good.
I've been watching Shogun. It's in Japanese. They have subtitles. I have to kind of learn. It's just like,
Yeah, for sure.